Hey, it's Richard here with Sherwood Motor Cars. Today we are going for a drive in an extraordinarily special car. This is a 1969 Plymouth GTX, but not just any GTX. This one is one of 99 original Hemi automatic equipped cars in 1969. But wait, there's more. This one is equipped from the factory with a 410 geared Dana track pack. It's rare, it's real, and it's extremely original. 58,000 original miles on this California car. I gotta tell you, this is a very, very special drive for me. To be in a real Hemi car that is original, that's not all put back together, is a special thing. I'm extremely excited to take it for a spin. Let's see how it drives. First sort of takeoff there, nice and smooth. The Hemi idles like a champ, very stock exhaust on this car. It's nice and quiet. Really, really nice and well planted through the roundabout there. Coming over a pretty big bump. Wow, this is this car is really good. Often, you know, any old car, I mean, let alone a Mopar B body, usually they get taken apart and put together and taken apart and put together, and every time they seem to get touched, they get more and more rattly and shaky. This is super quiet. It's really, really nice. It's so cool being in here, you know, original steering wheel, original dash, original switches, you know, just that little bit of patina on the tack. It's so common now to have cars that are maybe a little bit over restored or are really hosed down with reproduction aftermarket parts. This is really cool to get into kind of a time capsule that is very, very real. It's neat. It's just sitting here at the light, just burbling away like a great big Hemi should. This motor's, you know, totally stock spec. I mean, they made, you know, 425 horsepower when they were new. It's just so cool thinking that, you know, there it is, a big 426 Hemi sitting right in front of me under the big GTX hood. I'm excited. It's a very, very cool car, and it is just such a nice deep tone as it burbles away at the light. Great tip in, off idle, nice and stable. Just rolling into part throttle. We're certainly not going to really get after the car. You know, this one's just, although it's maybe a factory race car, it's just too special for us to really get after. But super straight, going down the road. Brakes are just nice and perfect. Nice straight stop. You know, it definitely drives like a B body. I mean, it's not going to win any road races probably. You know, it's got that really light power steering. Again, off idle response, very nice. Picks up the car really crisply. Steering feel is exactly what I would expect from this car. There's not like a big, you know, dead spot. You know, the car follows the steering wheel pretty good. Certainly this is no sports car. You know, it's not ultra responsive, but probably about as good as any B body I've ever driven, which is really good. I've driven a few really good ones. Again, we're coming up to another stoplight. Comes to a stop, nice and smooth, straight, very planted, no drama. Good feel through the pedal, typical power brake feel. Oh, there's a thumbs up. No surprise there. What a cool car. You know, T5 bronze. Of course, GTX's all got the wood grain interior. It's got the good steering wheel. It's got the cool console. It's got the great automatic shifter. Black buckets. What an awesome car. Just gonna get the heater going here. came on no problem. Fans all happy. We're blowing away here. See if we can. That's the tuner. It's been, boy, oh, time for us to go. Very, very stable and planted. Confident, comfortable driving. Yep, and we've got good heat output. That didn't take very long. Yep, defrost works great.
Taking a picture.
Yep, real Hemi car, buddy. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, you know, this might be a little bit of a sedate car. It's not a high impact color. It doesn't have a big wing on it. But it has not taken us very long on the street here to be getting some recognition in traffic. This car is really, really cool. And I think once people see HEMI on the side of the air grabber, once you know, they really know. That heat is working almost too good. We're going to shut it off. It's a bit of a cold day. It rained earlier today. I'm just going to pull in and feed the Hemi a little bit of fuel and carry on with our drive. What a great car. Transmission action is nice and smooth. Typical factory torque converter in it. You could drive this car every day if you wanted to. Obviously, it's way too special to do that with, but it's so neat that the car is so composed. It's just like it is stock. Boy, those 410 gears are great. Barely touch the throttle. Car just responds. Sure, it's a little buzzy on the highway though. Wow, I can't believe I'm driving a Hemi 69 GTX. It's just incredible. Incredible. What a car, and what an amazing car to do it. This is no jalopy. This is so good. I'm surprised by how smooth and rattle-free the car is. You know, B-body Plymouths and Dodges certainly weren't a super expensive car when they were new, and 50 plus years on, they tend not to age like wine. But I guess it's a testament to the way this car was put together, how it's been kept and maintained over the years. Of course, it spent a lot of time in a museum, but an active museum that knows how to care for cars, not one that lets them deteriorate. Well, here we are, coming up against the most opposite car I could possibly think of, the Toyota Prius. As two monuments to muscle roll up to a red light. Between you and me, I think we're going to be able to take them. I love the tone. A big block Chevy, big block Ford just does not sound the way a Hemi does. The very, very low note, a 440. Oh, we strapped a huge hole shot on the Prius. Didn't stand a chance. It's nothing but taillights for him. And I didn't hardly touch the throttle. Neither did he, I guess. Maybe I was the only one who knew we were racing. Back for round two, I see. Looks like that Prius has seen some combat. Well, we're just about at the end of our drive. Wow. Roll into the throttle, spun the tire, no problem. There's just a little bit of a run for first and second gear. Cool. What a car. I don't think I've ever had a car chirp the tires like that on such a soft roll in on the throttle. It did not take much. I mean, certainly if I loaded it up on the brake or stabbed the gas real hard, absolutely I'd expected to smoke the tires. But pretty cool that I could just sort of walk into it like that and it gave them a little chirp. I guess that's that 410 Dana and all kinds of Hemi torque. What an amazing car. I'd love to drive it all day, but I just can't. It's time to put it back away. Thanks so much. Welcome back to Sherwood Motor Cars and being here with us to drive this Hemi GTX.